Come on.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on!
We have the
Yes! Yes! Yeah! It is going, everybody. It is going.
Vehicle's pitching downrange.
booster chamber pressure is nominal.
All right, we're more than 30 seconds into flight. Telemetry showing 33 out of 33 engines as it's pitching downrange.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Booster, chip, avionics, power, and telemetry nominal.
Hearing good call outs on the ship and booster avionics. You just heard the rumble hitting us about 6 miles away. Watching Starship arc into just endless blue skies right now.
Vehicle supersonic.
More than a minute into flight, the vehicle's supersonic.
Max Q.
So we just passed through max Q. That's the greatest stress the vehicle is going to experience on the way uphill. Reminder that all of our teams down here on the ground are now looking at systems on the tower. They just did a manual check through. That's going to inform that manual flight director's decision. Next moment coming up, though, is going to be hot staging. Don't take your eyes off it. It's one heck of a light show.
What a gorgeous ascent.
Wow.
6 ship engines getting ready to ignite. That's going to happen while we're still attached.
Look.
We can still see the ship's engines from the ground.
Got a little under 30 seconds away from that. We are hearing good call outs on the tower preparedness from the manual checks. Reminder though, we've still got automated checkouts on the booster and the ship itself. But as of right now, our manual checks and our manual commanding is looking go for a catch.
Booster engine cutoff.
That is incredible news. We just heard the call out for booster engine cutoff.
Engine startup.
Most engines cut off, down to those
Stage
middle
separation.
3.
There we go.
Booster press startup.
All right.
All right, hot stage confirmed. We've got a booster hopefully on our way back to us, and a ship now making its ascent burn into space. How's it going in Hawthorne, Jesse?
It's great over here. You can hear the crowd screaming for every milestone.
One engine out.
The booster is now making its way back down to Earth. Looks like we have 12 of those 13 engines ignited.
Yep.
We're using the engines that actually gimbal.
We are go for booster return.
An excellent call out there. We are go for booster return.
Avionics, power, and telemetry nominal.
There's a lot of criteria that needed to
engine
line up
314
to
was on
ensure
the
that
outer
we could
ring, so
have
it wasn't
a safe booster catch, and it sounds like we got the go for that. And there you can see on your screen.
Look at that.
We had we just jettisoned the hot stage.
Look at
and there's a great, excellent view there of the hot stage floating away from the super heavy booster.
Oh, no, it's speeding up again.
Down for that booster catch. Now, reminder, objectives are to have a controlled ascent, stage separation, as well as a controlled boost back burn and hot stage as well. So we're looking good for that so far. Some great views there from the ship of Earth. That looks incredible. Now, Starship's ship is still firing its engines right now.
Starship trajectory nominal.
And great callouts. Starship trajectory is nominal. You can follow along the telemetry, the altitude in the bottom left-hand corner for the Super Heavy booster, as well as the bottom right-hand corner for the ship. And these views are just amazing.
This is incredible.
Again, the booster is currently making its way back to the tower today. So we're looking forward to a booster catch with the chopsticks. And in the meantime, you can see those grid fins there, helping to control the vehicle and guide it back to its landing site.
Booster FTS is saved.
Now with that, we're going to hand it back. How's it going over there, Dan and Kate? How are you doing, Kate? Seeing that in person?
You know, Dan had to take that entire segment because I couldn't talk. That was incredible.
There it is.
We can see the booster coming back in now through the plume. At least it looks that way to us. It's incredible that it basically returns. It looks like a speeding, just like this silver flare coming back to the. Once again, we are standing by for attempting to catch the booster at the tower. This would be the second tower catch.
Booster
landing burn.
Come on!
13 engines.
We got 13 good engines. 13 good engines. Come on, down to 3.
Booster now hovering as it aligns with the tower for catch.
Booster coming in. Get ready for that boom, Kate.
Down to 3 engines.
Yes!
Booster landing for trip.
Woo! It is doable. It can be repeated. Yes! 14! Boom! That's how it's done. This is incredible.
You heard it here. Maxilla has
repeated
caught
it.
the booster.
They have repeated it.
Once again, for the second time, a successful catch by the launch tower. This is the same tower, the launch pad, where that booster took off from just 7.5 minutes ago.
It landed on those tiny.
Great view.
It landed on
from
those tiny
the
pins.
chopstick arms, looking at those hypersonic grid fins that steer the booster for that precision landing. It almost looks like it's flapping its wings.
Yeah, you can see just how small that catch fitting is too on something that's just so massive.
That was absolutely insane.
And there we go.
Meanwhile,
we're not done, but wait, there's more.
Yes! Woo! Oh,
wow,
what's up with the Starship
that is just
engines?
absolutely stunning.
Is that just an
And
overlay
this, of course,
problem, please?
a gorgeous view there from the tower looking down at the top of the booster.
What is happening?
all right, and we are tracking.
That doesn't look good.
Now we're standing by
lower right
for
corner.
views from the ship, but who can take their eyes off of that incredible sight? That is once again the second catch of a booster back at the launch tower. It was incredible to see it come back down, just this silver flare in the sky. And we can still see the launch plume behind us, and wow, that we definitely I can't speak for you, Dan, but that was very moving for me.
Yeah, and right now you can see some of the telemetry on those ship engines has gone out, and we're waiting for an update on what our ship status is. We were approaching that ship engine cutoff time, so
and it was
just waiting to hear. So
looked
obviously
like an
we've
incomplete
got
cutoff.
booster back, booster on the launch tower in the chopstick arms, but we are waiting to get an update now on the ship. As we were expecting ship engine cutoff about 40 seconds ago. We saw some of those engines start to go out prior to that point. And so right now we are just standing by to try and get the latest word on where we are with ship. So stick with us for just a couple of minutes as we wait to hear some updates.
Yeah.
Now, if you just recently joined us, you might want to hit rewind and go back about 9-10 minutes ago. to when Starship
All right.
lifted off from the launch tower that you see there. We had a gorgeous ascent followed by a stage separation where the ship separated from the super heavy booster.
All right, give me a second
the
here.
Booster performed
While they are talking, I'm going to lower their volume real quick while they're still waiting for an update. What I'm just showing you here, I know this is suboptimal, but you can see this little thing that the arrow points towards. That looks like a hole in the hull of the ship. Yeah.
As Dan said, we are standing by for an update on the ship that had ignited its engines and started making its way up to space. So standing by for more info on that.
Yeah.
But
this
wow,
looked like an asymmetric cutoff as well.
See that take off and for that booster to come back. You can see it there up close on your screen to the place that it launched from. Once again, there were thousands of catch commit criteria, which is basically just all the things that we have to assess and evaluate and basically make sure that they are make sure that everything is clear and acceptable conditions, both on the vehicle side as well as the tower side, in order to enable that catch. So obviously from the last two flights that we have done where
just real quick, we're working on a replay there. Give us a second.
did have the first ever successful catch of the booster. We used the learnings of those two flights to hone in that catch commit criteria, and we saw success today, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. And just a quick status check. So we currently do not have comms with the ship. So trying to figure out exactly when that happened and exactly what happened. So obviously the flight controllers right now going through their data, looking to make sure it's not anything instrumentation on the ship, but actually try and get us a status. So again, we're gonna keep listening in on this. We'll give you an update as soon as we have a little bit more. So for now, stage 1 back in the tower, waiting to find out a little bit more about stage 2.
Yeah, thank you, SpaceX. Fantastic job catching the second Starship booster, which validates that this wasn't just a fluke. If we can, because we have a feeling we've already found what might have been the problem, but we're still investigating ourselves. So give us a second. So this is the very crude replay. Bear with us here. There, just there. See there. Can you pause it here? You see in this. Let me see if I can. It's really hard to spot in the right image, all the way towards the Terminator in the middle, where it switches.
We caught a booster, but we are still waiting to find out.
All the way where the Terminator is, that separates the two images. There might be a hole in the hull, and if that's the case, that might be the reason.
We always knew that excitement is guaranteed today, success not guaranteed, and so yeah,
they caught another one though.
To see if we can learn more about the status of the ship.
We can take a look at the Starship taking off again, because many people on the chat have been pointing out that you can see it even better right after liftoff. It's like, yeah! Oh. All right, ignition, here we go. Look at this view, though. The drone pilots are just doing such an amazing job all the time. Yeah, that's where it is. It could be duct tape. It is so hard to say. It could be duct tape. It doesn't look like it's metal flapping around. Yeah, it doesn't. This looks like a sealing tape or something. This does not look like hull. on second glance. Yeah.